And I'm back. So, the last time you guys see me, I was actually outside. That was 2 days ago because I got busy doing stuff. Let me move some of this stuff so I can actually review. So, I was showing you guys my drawings. Well, the pictures of the drawings. 1 second. The pictures of the drawings that I'm going to be doing. And I just left off on that. I know that for a fact. So I left off on that one. And the next one is really, really cool. If I can get this right, I might get this tatted later on. I don't know yet. So that's really cool right there. And then I think the last one is just, going back into the normal stuff. So right now, I think it's more of I'm going to set myself up to draw something on actual paper. Not my sketch paper. Just because I need to go through regular paper first, then sketch it onto my other paper. I have tea, so hold on. So, yeah. So, give me 1 second. I need to grab some paper. I need to grab a paper. Look, Pikachu. So, I gotta move some of this stuff. I gotta move some of this stuff. I got a lot of stuff. So, grab my paper. I'm gonna split this into sections so that I can do this. So now I gotta look for the actual drawing. Hold on. Okay. So I have my actual drawing. It's over here. So I'm actually just moving stuff around. So yeah, I have my drawing and it's right here. I'm not gonna show you just because I don't want to move my camera and have to, put back. I have you guys set up on a coffee cup right now behind me. I don't want to redo it because I have my charger set up. So right now, I'm not going to show you guys how I do it just because I'm not that good at certain things. But I have my little, a little stuff, which I'll show you. Got a whole bunch of stuff in it. Got a couple little things. So, yeah. I normally take about, I normally take 1, 2, nope, that one broke. 3. So I normally take about 3 of these pencils out, just because sometimes I don't know which one I want to use. And this one right here, my long one, is an H. This one right here, which is my medium one, right? This is my medium one. This is H2. No, sorry, 2H. My bad. And then this one right here, my small one, is 2B. So, and then of course I have my actual other stuff that I can actually, sharpen up and use. I have a 6B, I have a 5B, I got a 4B, I got a 7B. I got an 8B. I got a 2B, and then I got a 2H. And then I have just my regular, these things are really cool. I got like my really big one. If you look right here, you can see how thick that is. And then I'll actually keep this out for a second. And then if I go to say, hold on. I'll go to like a 4B. So this is just, this is like my neutral one. This is like really, wait, let me see if I can find. Yeah, this is like really big. And if you look right here, you can see how that is. That's pretty big still too, but if we go to say, I think I might have, hold on. Might have something I can show you. Let's see. You see how that one is? This is a this is a 7B. You can see how thick that is. About almost not really the same thickness, but if you look at this one, this is dark. So this is almost like a charcoal. So put these stuff back. And then I really wanted to really show you something. This is like a normal pencil almost. The the actual stuff. This is a 2B. And I have an HB, which is right here. And an HB and a 2B. Hold on, I got my 2B out again. My HB, where is this? My HB. This is my 2B. No. This is my 2B. Sorry. You can see how this is. And this is the 2H. And this one is slightly smaller. I really need to get my face out of this. Maybe it'll focus. Let's see. I got my camera. Can you focus a little bit? Can you focus on that? Come on. It won't focus. This sucks. Okay, it's not focusing. That sucks. But you can tell that these two are, a little different. And what's really cool about it is that... Oh, I do have an HB, though. Hold on. This is my HB. My HB is small. So, and then it has, like, how much I have left. And if I get really short on this stuff, so I got this, which will go right into here, or like even this part is really big, so it'll be this part, and you can stick it right in there, and then you have an extra length because your hand will be right here. So that's actually pretty cool, and I actually love this stuff just because, like I said, I like drawing. It's just sometimes drawing is very therapeutic, I should say. I love it that way. And then the other thing I normally take out would be my eraser. And if I was doing if I was doing my other drawing with the abstract art one, I would take my other thing out. That just takes a lot of the access stuff off. Wow, I can't think of what it's called, and I'm getting annoyed about it. But I normally do that. Right now, like I said, I'm doing the wolf that I showed you the other day, which with you guys, it's only the last couple stuff. So, take one more sip of my drink, and let's do this. So, I think I'm gonna stuck with, I don't know which one. This is the H, which is the 2H. Let's look at this real fast. I think I'm gonna stick with the big one. And you guys hear little feet walking, like little paw prints. It's my dog and my cat. So right now I'm just gonna look over here every so often, or wherever I'm gonna put it. Probably, I think I'm gonna keep it over there for now. Alright, I'm just gonna look over every so often. Look at that. Go here, and I can actually still see in the corner of my eye over here. So that's the best thing. So I think I'm gonna start with the ears. So, but yeah. Okay. I'm trying to see if I have it even. Alright, hold on. I did not do that right, so I'm going to take a new paper and redo it. So I pressed a little too hard, so yeah. As you tell, I pressed a little too hard. This is way too straight down. I'm supposed to curve it more and I didn't, so I'm just going to go over there for now. I'm taking a new piece of paper. So, right here, because I moved it a little bit, right here is what I'm doing. Right here is what I'm doing. What the hell? Put that away. This is what I'm doing right now. So, yeah. This has some blue stuff on it. Let's put that one too. Okay. I'm going to put these down to the bottom. Just put this blue stuff all over it. Now make sure that I just need one piece of paper. What I normally do is when it's like this, I'll show you. When it's like this and I have a whole bunch of papers right here, I normally will take my one paper like this, and after I'm done fixing this piece here, because I gotta move this piece of paper around, and if it's stuck to the others, I can't move that paper around. So normally I would just put it right here. So I'm gonna move this just a little bit like that, so that you guys can actually, yeah, I'm fixing it right now. So you guys can actually see me a little better. So now, I'm just gonna move my cup out of the way, so that I have a little bit of lighting of what I want to do. So, let's do this. So, like I said, it's very hard to, this is me just gonna be looking at my paper every so often. I picked it up a lot like this, and I'm just gonna, I have two papers underneath it. I have one paper underneath it, but I always make sure that they're even. I don't like when they're not. I'm not OCD with that, it's just, yeah. So, and I'm gonna just pick the paper up every so often and have some fun with that. So, 1 second, like this. So, yeah, I pick paper up, and when I look over here, I will be able to look and see if it, when I have it like this, if it's correct from that. So, yeah. So, let's start it again. And I normally keep my hand on the actual paper, and I will just lift up ever so often to make sure that it's doing the right stuff. That's just my way of doing it. So yeah, but let's try to get the outline of this right, because it's a little hard. I'm not too good when it comes to details, so let's see, where do I want to start? I'm going to start right here. I'm going to start with the ears again. Okay. Probably can make this just a teeny bit, a little bit like that, and I can just erase that. Okay, so now this piece has to go like that. We have, okay, we got it, right? Yeah. So now I'm just gonna do this part just to finish off this ear fast. Okay, got it. Now I gotta make little lines like this going up and down as hair. So now I'm just gonna go down, up, up, up. Okay. Now from here I'm gonna go straight down, go up. What's that? What's that? That is my clock on my wall over there, so everybody knows. I don't have birds in my house. Alright, so now I gotta go straight down. Okay. And if you hear that noise, that is my washing machine. Don't mind that. It's slowing down now. Now I'm gonna go down with this. Okay. That is gonna annoy me. But I think I have it somewhat good. Yeah. Now I gotta go down like this. And then I have to make a little loop just to go like that. Go in and out. Sorry. Like that. Okay, and then I remove my paper first. Okay, so I hold this. Right, yeah. Okay, and now we're just gonna make a circle. I suck at making circles, so I do it in like batches. So I go like this, and then like that. And then we finish up here to that, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And straight down, and straight like that. If I'm right. Right? Yes. Okay, I got the outline of it done. Yay. I'm not going to show you until after. 1 sec. Sorry about that. Somebody texted me and I had to answer them. Okay. So now I'm going to start where? I think I'm going to start right here. Hopefully that is correct, what I just did. Alright, I'm going to pause really fast so I have another text message. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to text somebody. So, we're almost done. I didn't really do anything while I was waiting for it to come back on here. So, I'm actually going to use this paper that I crumpled up. That's over here. Use that for my stuff. This just isn't that sharp. No, pointy, I should say. But yeah, so I guess while I'm doing this, I guess I can just talk. Let's see. Alright, you know what? I'll do this. I'll tell you one of my little stories that I have. Well, that actually happened in my life. So, while I do this, I'll talk about that. So, yeah, I put this over here. The paper's right there, anyway, and I put the other thing on the other side of it. So, yeah. So, when I was about 5 years old, I had to go through 1,000,001 doctors. Not really, but like 6 altogether. Each doctor told my mom there was nothing wrong with me, right? But in reality, there was. And I mean, I went to doctors for my legs. Okay. I hope I did that right. I'll have to look after. What I mean by look, I mean like actually look at it and like put things up like this and see. So it connects to each other. So I had to go to 6 different doctors for my legs. And when I was a kid, I couldn't walk really. I still can't barely walk, but I can walk more than I did. But I couldn't walk really. So I had to, hold on to my mom or my dad or my brother or whoever. And I would have them guide me up where I had to go. And I was like hunched over. My one leg, I was on my tippy toes, and your leg's supposed to point this way. My one leg's pointing this way. It was a lot. So we go to a doctor, the first doctor, and goes, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with her legs." And we're like, okay, fine. My mom knows there's something wrong. Mother's intuition, right? They know when their child has something wrong. And the guy's like, "No, she's perfectly fine. It's just, she'll grow out of it." I don't grow out of it. Right? He's like, "She'll grow out of it. Nothing to worry about." Yeah. So, we do all this. We go to, he's like, "No, she's good." The first doctor, "No, she's fine. She'll grow out of this. You're perfectly fine, She's a perfectly normal child." And my mom was like, "No, something is wrong, right? Something is wrong." And I go to another doctor. The guy says, do tests on me and stuff like that. "Oh, she's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with her legs." That was number 2 that said something. Right? So now my mom's like, these stupid doctors don't know what the hell's going on. Right? They're telling me everything's perfectly fine, but in reality, I know something's wrong. My mom was like, I know something's wrong. She's my kid. I can see it. And she does all this stuff, right? And we're going to doctors. Me being a kid, I didn't understand any of it, really. So, I'm going to these doctors. And every single person is telling my mom, "I'm perfectly fine. You don't have to worry. She's fine. She'll grow out of whatever she has." Right? My mom's looking at these doctors like, "You stupid, because she's not going to. There's something wrong with my child." So, my mom, being my mom, was like, "Okay, I'm taking her to another doctor." So, I go to the third doctor. And I go to the third doctor, and the doctor's like, "She's fine. Nothing wrong with her." Third doctor said it. I'm messing up. Hold on. Just so you know, I'm not that good with feathers. So this looks disgusting. Very disgusting. I would have to go over it later when I'm not recording myself. So, yeah. But this is, like I said, it doesn't take me that long to actually do and look back and forth. But this is what I have, and like I said, it's disgusting. I'm going to go over it later. So, this must be a dream catcher right here. It's not that bad if you look at it, so you know what I mean? Oh, I'm trying to get the paper. It's stuck underneath the wire. Not that bad of, you know, I can tell where I messed up on it. Like, oh yeah. I definitely messed up down here on the feathers. So yeah. And now I'm just going to look really fast and see what I have to finish. Hold on. Aha. I got something. Hold on. That looks a little better. I missed something. And I missed that. No. Do like that for them. Let's see. So this is supposed to go down here at that. And then we have alright, I'm just gonna have to go through it over my, like, you know, over the course of like a couple days. I'm gonna put both pictures, this one and this one together, so that I don't lose them. And I'm gonna put this over here, leave it out of the way. So the third doctor says nobody, like my mom's crazy. She's perfectly fine. Yeah. Fourth and fifth doctor say the exact same thing. Number 6, my sixth doctor that I went to, looked at my mom and said, she's perfectly fine. But if you want and it'll make you happy, I'll put braces on her legs just for you. I didn't need braces. And I never wore them after he gave me. And to be honest, we didn't really, I think we paid for my own mouth pad when I was a kid. But I never used them. I never used it. So, I think I want to say it was like 5 or 6, maybe 7, around the time we went to 6 doctors. And then I went to a hospital, you know, to get testing done. And one doctor in that hospital goes, oh, I think I know what to do. Yeah, okay. But we're going to have to wait until she's 9 years old to, you know, do everything, because that's the, like, that, in that hospital you have to be, that's the age. So, I turned 9. I turned 9. I got my testing done, I do all the stuff I need to do, and I have surgery on both of my legs. Remind you, I'll say this. I was able to walk, I was able to run, I was able to play basketball, ride my bike, I was able to do a lot of stuff. That's my washing machine telling me it's done. I was able to do everything. The only thing that I knew is when I was walking and I was hunched over. So I was, you know, I wasn't standing straight up like everybody else. I was like, you know, and I would know when my knees, because my knees weren't in the center where they're supposed to be, they were on the sides. I knew when my one knee would dislocate. So I'd always sit down, stretch my leg out, move my leg around, and then pop it back in place. And get up and play. Well, I had the surgery, and he does my tendons. And he cut them, and then he stretched them. And I want to say I was like that for a while. Once I was in a cast for a little while. And I go back. He checks everything out. He goes, okay, you're still gonna still need to be in cast. Got put back into a cast, and then a few more months later, I'm done with the cast, and I just have to do therapy. I hated doing therapy because I hated the people. Like, I really hated the people. They came to the house, not this house, my old house. Came to the house, and I hated them just because they just didn't listen. They never listened to what you would say. Like, if I was in pain, they would just like, well, you can do it, you can push through it, come on, you can do it. But I was in a lot of pain a lot of times, and they wouldn't listen. And I did therapy, and then I went back to the doctor, and then he just looks at my mom, my dad, and goes, I don't know what to do with her. And puts his hands up like this. My dad goes, what? At that point, when I went back, I was in a wheelchair. I could not walk anymore, really. I could probably walk from my house to the store, which is less than a block. It was legit right up the block. And I would be tired. And he goes, I don't know what to do with her. My dad goes, you did surgery on her and you don't know what to do with her now? Are you kidding me? And he goes into his pocket and says, I don't know what to do with her. Take her to this place. And he goes, my dad looks at it and goes, my dad was in shock and he looks at it and goes, take her here? He goes, yeah. Take her to Shriners Hospital in Philadelphia. And the doctor walks out. And one of the worst part is, I can still remember the doctor's face. I don't remember his name, but I remember his face. I can still picture his face and tell me and my mom and my dad, take her to Shriners Hospital in Philly. I don't know what to do with her anymore. I remember that like it was yesterday. And my dad wanted to, he wanted to, but the guy walked out and he didn't want a big thing. And then we go home. My mom and my dad looking at each other like, I can't believe this. He does surgery on her and, now we have to go to another hospital. What? So yeah, that's my first story I'm going to tell you guys. You guys want more of my stories? Tell me. Because that's just the beginning of a lot of stories that I have. So I think right now I'm going to end this video so I can upload. This video that I'm just recording is already 33 minutes and I still have to put in about 20 minutes on the other one. So you guys can get like a 50-minute video. So yeah. But I don't know yet. I might actually do, this might be part 2. So if this is part 2, tell me. Say hi. And, tell me if you guys want more stories. And tell me what stories you want. Do you want me to read a story that I wrote? Or do you guys want me to tell you another story that happened in my life? So I love you guys. I will see you guys next time. I'll show you this drawing one last time that I just did on camera. Not showing you, but on camera. So I'll show you up close. Look at that. Let's look at it. Look at it. Oh, I'm going to try to lose it. Put it. Stay up. I think I did a pretty good job. Not amazing, but pretty good. But tell me if you guys want more of my story times. I know they're not that popular on YouTube, but I don't really care. I'm doing what makes me happy, but I want to know what you guys want to see. Do you guys want to see me tell you another one of my personal, or read you? Because I have a lot of stories that I made that I think you guys will like. So yeah, these 2 videos might be back to back, so you might get 2 videos in one day. So if that is, you guys already know. But yeah, I love you guys, and peace.